Okay, I am so excited to bring this next comic up. He's literally just traveling across the country right now, doing comedy everywhere. He's originally from Denver and literally one of our favorite people. Make some noise for the one and only Jacob Jonas!
Hey, how's it going, Firecracker? Yes, is the microphone working? Yeah! That's fun. Guys, hey, how's it going? I am Jacob. As Kate said, I'm a Denver comic, but I've been traveling for the past year. I've been traveling all across the country. I was recently in Alabama. Anybody been to Alabama? One woo, that was weird. I was in Alabama a couple of months ago. The first thing that I understood about Alabama, the first thing that I noticed coming from Colorado is that there's a lot of, everybody in Alabama smokes weed, but nobody understands shit about Colorado weed laws, like at all. Like I was at a gas station and I was like buying cigarettes and I showed the cashier my ID and he's like, oh, you're from Colorado, and we started talking about weed. And he was like, well, the crazy thing about Colorado is when you're traveling from a legal state and you get caught in an illegal state with weed, they can't prosecute you. And I was like, holy shit, that's not even fucking close to being the truth. Jesus Christ. Who told you that? Your drug dealer's baby? Like, that is the dumbest shit that I've ever fucking heard. The guy was an idiot. So I sold him a gram for $35. Yeah, that is fun. What a hack fucking joke. I have been traveling. I currently live in a van. Anybody else live in vans in here? No, not surprised at all. I feel like everybody who doesn't live in vans, I feel like all you guys who live in buildings, like you take all your amenities and shit for granted, you know, like your full-size beds and your microwaves. You guys know how hard it is to masturbate inside of a van? It's actually incredibly easy. That's really like the best part about it, honestly. It's like a fucking portable masturbation pod. Like, I can do it anywhere. Like, Cracker Barrel, Planet Fitness, Chuck E. Cheese, Walmart. Okay. Like, even if this set doesn't go well, I'm cranking one out 20 feet from here. So... even if it goes well, I'm still doing it. That's fun. I was in Alabama, and then over my birthday in May, I was in New York. I was visiting my sister and her boyfriend in New York. I was talking to my sister's boyfriend about comedy, and he said this to me. I swear to God, he was like, yeah, I don't really like comedy that much. I don't think it's that entertaining. Like, honestly, I would rather watch sports. I was like, that's kind of fucked up that he'd say that to me, you know? But he's a firefighter in New York City, so it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to say, you know? What am I supposed to be like, yeah, well, I think burning buildings are pretty sick, and you guys are fucking pussies for putting them out, you know? Man, you guys took a big L on 9/11, you know? I didn't say that, but I wanted to. That conversation with him, it made me realize kind of like how like useless stand-up comedy can be in like a societal sense, you know? Because like as a society, we need firefighters. Everybody needs firefighters. Stand-up comedy is kind of like a luxury, you know? Like right now, my sister's boyfriend is probably like helping revive somebody from a fentanyl overdose in the middle of Harlem. And I'm just up here and I'm like, what if tits had pussies on them, you know? That's a pretty good bit. That's fun. I was unemployed before I left Denver, still unemployed now. The last place that I applied to for a job, I applied for a job at an Amazon fulfillment center. Thank you for the resounding silence. The only reason I applied at an Amazon fulfillment center is I wanted to put notes in packages, you know? Like cute little fun secret notes. I think that would be cool. Like, could you imagine getting an Amazon package for an air fryer and inside there's a note that just says, look behind you? It's just written in blood, you know? I feel like the notes don't even have to make sense, honestly. Like if somebody gets like one of those Roomba vacuums, I could just put a note in there that's like, hey, did you know you can come in these things? Just written in cum, you know? That's fun. I used to work as a busboy at a restaurant. I used to work in the restaurant industry. I worked in the restaurant industry for about 9 months. It was long enough for me to realize that if you just wear a black button-up, people just assume that you're a manager, which is kind of cool. You can just do whatever you want. I started to walk into random restaurants and just ask tables of people how they're doing, you know? Just walk in, I'm like, hey, is everyone, you're all good on water here? Everyone's good? Okay, just want you guys to know, here at Red Robin, we believe life begins at conception, you know? The guy's like, this is an Applebee's, you know? That's fun. This is a recent development. I don't know how this is going to go in this room, but we'll try it. I recently had a friend get wrapped up in one of those dick pic scams. You guys ever heard of this before? Have you gotten wrapped up in one?
No.
Oh, I doubt that. Okay. No, for those of you who don't know what it is, it's essentially a dick pic scam is essentially where a scammer on the internet pretends to be a hot woman or whatever, and they start flirting with you, and they get you to send a picture of your penis with your face in it. And then after they get the picture, they extort you and they say, hey, if you don't send us $500, we're gonna send this dick pic to all of your closest friends and family. And that happened to my friend, and he didn't pay. So they sent a picture of his penis to all of his closest friends and family. But here's the really fucked up thing. I didn't get a picture. Which like hurt my feelings, you know? Because it's like, I thought Sam Bernstein and I were close. That's his real name. I thought that... You can look up him on Facebook. Seriously, do it. I thought we were close, you know? I didn't even... One of my friends told... He was like, did you get a picture of Sam's penis? And I was like, no. And he was like, damn, I thought you guys were tight. I found out because all my friends started spamming it in the group chat that we all have together. That's fun. No, I don't like sending dick pics. I'm not a big dick pic guy. I do, in fact, however, like sexting. I love sexting. I love when a girl asks me, like, you know when a girl, like, or somebody asks you, they're like, tell me what you do to me. You know, what are you gonna do to me right now? I love when I get that text, because I'm a good writer, dude. When I get that text, I send like a 4.5 long paragraph response. But the first 4 paragraphs are just me in depth describing how I would put the condom on. Where I just go, first I reach deep into my nightstand. And then I pull out a long, thick sleeve of normal-sized Trojan condoms. I vigorously tear the condom wrapper open with my teeth. I put the condom on the tip of my penis. Whoops, wrong side. I flip the condom over. And then the fucking last sentence is, and I bang your hot boobs, or whatever. I get blocked immediately. I did, back in high school, I used to date one of those horse girls. Do you guys know those horse girls? Yeah. Those horse girls, those girls with gigantic horse pussies. I used to date. That's what a horse girl is, right? Let's end on a horribly, horribly dark joke. I feel, you guys seem cool. All right, let's do it. You guys know, you guys like telemarketer calls? You guys like, you're into telemarketer? I love telemarketer calls. They're my favorite thing. I answer every single one of them. If you guys don't like telemarketer calls, this is a good way to get them to hang up immediately. Whenever you get a telemarketer call, you pick up and you treat it like the suicide hotline, right? It's a classic, you know? And usually they hang up. Usually, there was one time like 2 years ago. I got a call from a telemarketer. I was bored. I was stuck in traffic, and so I just picked up the phone and I was like, "Hey, I have a subcompact Glock 27 pointed to the roof of my mouth. What are you gonna tell me to make me not pull the trigger?" Just something fun, like just a light conversation starter. And I swear to God, the telemarketer was like, "Do it." Anyway, that's been my time. Keep it going for Firecracker!